we had this great threat, but you got to just remember that the zombies are still deadly, lethal creatures, and just because you can walk among them doesn't necessarily mean that you're safe. So I really loved being able to, like, we made, I think, 5 different tear-apart bodies, and spent like half of an afternoon just having zombie extras rip bodies apart from different camera angles, because I loved the idea that it was like dropping a piece of meat into a piranha fish tank and then there was nothing. So that was a lot of fun. I just liked doing the gore stuff.
How? What made you decide that this is going to be the episode that throughout 10 years that we are going to have the biggest zombie feast in a single episode of The Walking Dead? What made you decide this is it? It's time to go to this level now?
Well, we've had great moments in the past, but as soon as the characters are free to walk amongst the zombies, then it sort of takes the thread away a little bit. So you gotta kind of poke the bear with the stick a little bit, and I ended up doing in that sequence, which it was really well written, and I loved the idea that when we scouted the locations, we found that sort of room where they open the door. I kept referring to it. It's like the airlock, the zombie airlock. They open the door and all the zombies come in, and then they just sort of drift out into space with all the other walkers. And I really loved, it was written with an intent to keep the shots isolated by having, when you see the shots of Nadia, the zombie faces are so close around her that it's all you can see is dead, rotting flesh, and then her face. And she's trying to maintain, her. She's trying to stay cool and not lose her shit in the middle of the scene, in the middle of that